Yo, um, honestly, like, I don't even want to really like. All right, so so if you guys watched the live stream last night, you've seen that I attempted to do live birth with my natural birth with my French bulldog. I have done natural birth before. Okay, it wouldn't be my first time trying it. I've done it before. I never did it with Lily. Stony did a live birth. Her and Romeo did a live birth, but Lily had run to Romeo this time. It was an accident, but clearly I miscalculated my days because they came about 2 days early, which caused that to become a an emergency C-section situation. Oops. But And so, with this being said, right, we were in labor last night. Around 11 o'clock, I realized like this isn't a good idea and let's get some help. But there was no emergency vets, right? So, freaking, I called from 11 o'clock last night. No, I think I started calling around, I started calling around 8:30 last night. A vet. I knew a vet. I heard, yo, I had a vet scheduled, guys. I already knew a vet out of New Jersey. I've been there 2 times before. I thought they were I thought they were a reliable source. I thought they would take care of me. I was wrong. I was definitely 100% wrong. Um, I called a bunch of animal hospitals. Okay, guys, listen. I called my local animal hospital in my community where I work and I've lived for years. They told me they could not do nothing for me if I didn't have $6,000. I couldn't get seen. I'm not a patient because I'm not a patient on their list because I'm not a patient. So I asked them, I said, yo, how do I become a patient then? You know what I mean? How do I become a patient? And they're like, we're not accepting no new patients, which makes no sense to me. So my dog was in distress and they would rather see my dog die. You know, they would, they would rather see my, yeah. So that's the problem I got with vets, man. Freaking, I don't understand how they could turn you away so easily. So I was turned away from 13, 13 animal hospitals from New Jersey to Schenectady. And I don't understand how every place is an animal hospital, an animal practice, but nobody does cesareans. And then to do a cesarean costs, yeah. So then to do a cesarean costs an arm and a leg, man. There we go. I called, I'm gonna give you the exact name. So hold on 1 second, because I want to blast these guys. Let me get their name. Capital District Veterinary Referral Hospital and Upstate Veterinarian Specialist. I believe both of those are the same exact locations, correct? Right? Listen to me. Those two places I just said are terrible. They're no good. Okay, don't ever go there. Okay. Um, I went there before for my dog was sick. That's Capital District Veterinary Referral Hospital, and that's in Latham, New York. And the number for that place, well, you don't really care, but it's on Troy Schenectady Road in Latham, New York, in upstate New York. Listen, Capital District Veterinary Referral Hospital, you guys suck. You guys should not even be a practice. I don't understand how you guys do not help people. I don't understand how in New Jersey a cesarean is $1,000, $1,500. I don't understand how you could go to an animal shelter and get it for free. I don't understand how you tried to charge me 10,000 in the low end of $10,000 for cesarean for C-section. Then you tried to play me like I don't know what I'm doing. Like you told me that I would have to. I'm not gonna go into all the legalities and details and stuff, but I feel like that was unnecessary. And you guys are scammers because it's impossible. No person in the world has $10,000 saved for an emergency. Like, okay, and then they tried to tell me they were like, well, you shouldn't breed Frenchies if you don't have the money. Da 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 da. I get it. Let's be realistic. C-section, $1,000, $2,000, 2,500 most scheduled. Oh, and that's pushing it. And I can get, I know where to get them for 600, but my man's had COVID. The doctor had COVID, like, or I would have had it. So yeah, that place said 10,000. I called another place, said 6,000. Right. So, guys, I did not plan $10,000 to decide for a cesarean. I did not. I did not. I had like three bands, 3,500. You know what I'm saying? I had stuff like that, like normal, like stuff that made sense. And that didn't work. I couldn't do it. So my dog's like, she's in distress now. She's like panting. She was drinking. She was drinking, but like she threw up like three times. What had happened was the puppy got stuck inside of the birth canal. Like like he had his like one hand out like this, and like his shoulder and everything, and his head was stuck in the birth canal. So like only his one arm was coming out like this. And as she's pushing, it just kept putting pressure and squeezing. So it killed that puppy, and it popped this, ruptured the sac inside. Which when it ruptured the sac inside, it like poisoned her and all the other puppies because of the length of time that it was, because I could not find an emergency vet. It was the middle of the night. I tried everything. I went everywhere. I was driving for hours. Um, the bile, like the afterbirth, the sac, the stuff that's in the sac, it freaking it it like it acted like it melted like the puppy that was stuck in the canal with the arm like that. It like melted that puppy because it was stuck in that sack for so long after it had broke. So like two puppies or like they just fused together, and it just looked like an it it wasn't deformed. It wasn't an unhealthy puppy. It's just that like the bile and all that stuff just ate those puppies like acid, and it prevented her from being able to push. And so we did lose a puppy. We did lose one. They said it was two, or I think it was just one. I didn't see two, but it just looked so nasty. And so I was going everywhere. I was sick. I was like, yo, what am I gonna do with my puppy? How am I gonna fix this? And I'm driving all around, and I'm stopping at so many vets. Like I'm just Googling and I'm stopping. And there was another vet in Hudson, New York on 9. I think it was called like Milton or something. I don't know what it was called, but I know I went in there with the dog as she's like dying. She's no longer like responding to like water or the ice chips or like me like la 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 like me, like she wasn't responding. She was just like, and she had a tear. She don't never cry. She had a tear too. And I just went in there and I was like, yo, please help me. Yo, my dog, she's been in labor for a long time. I think she's having a hard time past the puppies. One is stuck. He was like, oh, okay, okay. He was like, well, first we're gonna do an exam so we can price you out and see if you can afford the surgery. I said, okay, let's do it. He said the exam is $280 to $300. I said, okay. And he said, depending on where you're at, we might not even be able to do the surgery here. So you want me to pay $280 to $300 so you could look at my dog and tell me she's having puppies and one is stuck, which I'm telling you because I know what I'm doing, or you just think I'm somebody who doesn't know nothing. I don't know, but So I was like, yo, all right, so how much for the cesarean? He's like, that's gonna be upwards of 4,600 to 6,500. And he's looking at my dog, and um, he's like, yeah, there's nothing I could do. I'm like, what do you mean there's nothing you could do? He's like, for me to, if you don't have the money, I can't perform the surgery. All my staff have to stop their lunch to do your surgery. And I looked at all them nice ladies sitting there eating their sandwiches and playing bingo and Words with Friends and Scrabble and Facebook hunts and stuff with their friends. And I'm like, yo, don't you ladies want to help me and save my dog? They just like, they were like, no. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. So I ended up going to another place that turned me around, but they had air conditioner, so it was cool. Yeah. And too much, too much. All right, you gotta remember they got little tiny bellies. You don't want to give them too much. So then, freaking, I was getting really worked up, man. You know, and like your dogs could feel your energy. So like, if you're worked up, the dog's gonna be worked up, not me. And freaking, so when all that happened, I ran out of options. I had nowhere to go. I was on the road for like 9 hours. I was on the road for like 9 hours. I was hot. The dog was hot. She's not even pushing no more. So freaking. What's crazy to me is that they'll kill your dog. They'll humanely euthanize your dog for $360, but they won't do a cesarean for less than 35, 5,000. Like this is not fair to people. Like, what if you just what if your mom has a dog and she goes to jail? So then you rescue the dog, but the dog is pregnant, but you get food stamps like me, and you're on the welfare system like me, and freaking you can't afford shit like that. And now freaking the dog just has to die. All I'm saying is, yo, I get like, yo, everything costs money, bro. You can't get a Lamborghini and bring it to freaking Juan down on Second Street who fixes freaking Civics and Toyotas and think that you're gonna walk out with a brand new car. I realize you can't take a Rolex to the G-Shock dealer and expect a new battery. I get that, okay? But freaking the vets make a come up and they hustle the shit out of us because they know we like our pets. We love our pets. Most of us people treat these pets better than we treat our family. I love these dogs more than I love some of the women in my life, right? Not my daughter or my mom or my sister, but you know. I don't know. I'm just shouting out all vets, man. I feel like you guys should be reasonable and you guys should work with the people and you guys should trust the people. If I say put me on a payment plan, like yo, like you, come on, man, this ain't no joke, man. This is you're it's like playing with somebody's kid. You know, it's like your kid's got a broken arm or something, and they just make you sit in the urgent care room with no option. Like what? I'm so sad my dog had to go through that. It gets greater later. Lessons learned. I'm not gonna sit here and talk too much about that animal hospital. I really don't believe in vets, and I feel like they're scams. Like they're so scams. Like they won't even touch an animal unless if you agree to pay thousands of dollars. Every vet, the same vet that tried to charge me 10,000 for the C-section, tried to charge me 7,000 for some other. Do not. I do not recommend them. Do not go there. If you're going anywhere, go to Columbia Green Humane Society. They have a veterinary clinic there, which is amazing. They are awesome. That whole team in there, there's no questions asked. They're not $10,000. They're not. They're just they work with you. Um, they're very caring too, and they talk to you every step of the way. And I showed up there, took the dog, saved my dog's life, man, and my puppies. I couldn't be more happy and grateful for them. Yo, listen, the pretty much the main reason for this live right here is, yo, I'm telling you, man, if you guys are breeding Frenchies and you're trying to get rich off Frenchies like me, and just like, you know what I'm saying? I joke all the time and I say, people like, yo, you just breed dogs for money. And I say, absolutely. I just breed these dogs to get rich and everything. But when your dog is in labor and there's nothing you could do except just rub her and keep her with ice chips and just make her as comfortable as possible, it tears you up, yo. It's like, damn, damn. Then you know one's gone. You know you made a sacrifice. And it comes to the point where like it got to the point like I don't even care about the puppies anymore, man. I just want to know, like, Lily's all right, bro. Like I had this is my girl right here. I had her for a minute. I don't never post her or anything because she's shy and she's like OD protective over me. I can't take her anywhere because she's super vicious. But look, she gave a solid white. I don't know. Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. She's brolic, yo. Look at her. She looks like her dad, yo. She's gonna be nice. All right. I think I'm about to slide off this. I just want to let you go live and let you guys know what was going on. Uh, we did have puppies. I believe it was 5. If you're breeding French bulldogs, never, ever, ever attempt to. Don't think that you're gonna breed these French bulldogs and have natural births. Don't even risk it. You're gonna lose your dog. You're gonna lose a puppy, all puppies, and your dog. Your whatever you're invested in, whatever. God, imagine if you took deposits and you got 3 puppies sold and everything. Oh my God, bro! Like always schedule cesareans. Always know the confirmation date. Always get confirmed. And it's a big food thing. Make sure you watch what you feed them. Okay? They cannot overeat. They get really. Listen, I would. I'm not saying neglect your dog or like starve your dog, your mama dog, your female pregnant dog, but definitely like about 3 weeks before the due date, I would cut back. I would cut her food in half. I would cut her. It's gonna make it so much easier because big puppies are hard on the mom. For her to pass, for her to hold, they turn sideways and they block everything. If you want a puppy from me, just inbox me. We could talk. I got some puppies. None of these are for sale though. They're already taken. But I got some puppies with my sister over there, Collins Bulldogs, Miss Linda. You could hit her up, tell her 5K sent you. She'll know exactly who you're talking about. And then I got some puppies dropping in about 40 days. Stony, and I believe it's going to be a chocolate merle. It's a chocolate merle. So cute, so cute. But this is what it's like, man. This is what you got to do, man. You want to be a breeder. Yo, it comes with it, man. It comes with it. The good, the bad, the ugly, man. On my soul, man. On my soul. There's there you're gonna lose puppies. You're gonna lose puppies. You're gonna have you're gonna have C-sections. You're gonna have emergency vets. Why can't your vet get sick? They're like, why is it an emergency? Why didn't you schedule it? I can't help that man caught COVID. That's what that man caught. You think I could keep him from catching COVID? It ain't my fault. It ain't his fault. You go. That's why you should always have a backup plan. And then just and then these guys were cesarean babies, so they were hit with anesthesia right before they came out. So they're slow at first. They're slow moving at first, and she got inner. Oh, look at him latching. Can you see him latching right there? Go big boy, go big boy, go big boy, go big boy right there. Oh, hey, lay down, lay down, lay down. Go, go. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Um, does anybody know a whelper? Is anybody a whelper? I can't afford to pay you. Maybe in like blunt clips or something. I don't know, man. I'm so poor. Breeding dogs that eat ramen noodles, man, and you know what I mean. Um, but if you guys know a whelper, let me know. Definitely, you could work for me for like experience. Like if you're trying to get like a real whelping job with a real company sometime. This one is so soft. You still got John over there? Oh, white one. Oh, that's Hip Hop Mike's. That's still latching on. Oh, this one is nice. Damn, they're all so soft. You just want to jam them right in there. Right in there. And just open the mouth right up and put them right on there. You want to get them on that teat. You want to get them on that teat. You want to get them on that teat. I don't know, guys. I'm lit. About to hang this up. I gotta watch that one. He's a little bit slow, so. This one is nice. This one is, whoa, look. I don't know if you guys can see that. He got no nose, no face, no tail. Don't even know what color it is. But look at this. Look at the structure. 1 day old already. Beastie. All right, that's a girl. Yo, this the only girl too. I might keep this one. Nah, I ain't gonna keep her. I'm gonna call her Nova. What up, Nova? 5K Frenchies Nova. Okay, my bad. Look at that thing. That's a girl. Nice. Nice. All right, guys, listen. If you guys been following me, man, yo, thank you so much. I appreciate everything, man. There's a million Frenchie breeders and a million people with freaking fish tanks and stuff in that house. You know what I'm saying? But you guys really show a lot of support, and you guys really are there for me when I really need you, man. I really appreciate that. I had a long 3 months, man, and all your support and all your constant engagement, and you guys are always there, leaving comments, asking me questions, telling me it's gonna be okay, letting me know what I'm doing wrong, letting me know what you like what I'm doing, and I really appreciate that, man. It's gonna get greater later, you know what I mean? For everybody who thinks like you could get these French bulldogs and you're gonna be rich, nah, you're not gonna be rich unless I don't know, man. It's a lot of money, man. Food, you can't just feed them any food. They gotta. It's a lot of money, man. Especially to have puppies is a lot of money. You gotta import your semen anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 because you want a good dog. You want to be able to make money, right? So you got to get a good dog. Then you got your vet bills. While pregnant, you got your confirmation. Well, you got your progesterone tests. Then you got your artificial insemination, the jerk and the insert. Then you got like it's like a dog pregnancy test where they draw the blood and they test and check the levels. Then you got to go and you got to do like an ultrasound, like a confirmation. And then you got to go back before you schedule your cesarean to just, make sure everything's good and up to date and we got the right things. Then you got to pay for your cesarean, which if you got a vet or something, maybe they charge you like 3 grand, 3,500 because they know you. But God forbid they come a day before that scheduled time because the doctor ain't just sitting there waiting for you to do a cesarean. So now he's got to wake up in the middle of the night, drive you to wherever you're at, so he could do. I get it, I totally get it. But 10 racks is out of pocket, and if it is 10 racks, like let somebody put like 3 down and let me come back, or I don't know, but that's wild, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna open up a vet, and it's gonna be free. Watch. Bring your puppies, bring your dogs, bring your cats, bring your lizards, bring your wife. Yeah, it's free. You know what I mean? That's what we got though, man. I'm out of here right now. Got a couple things I gotta do. If these whites and these blues right here are not your color, if you are the white and the creams here are not the color that you're interested, or you like Frenchies, but that's not what you're looking for, because you're not worried about structure, you want color. You can contact Collins Bulldogs on Instagram. She's got a few blue Frenchies left right now. My man at No Handout Kennels has some Frenchies. His name is Capo, but I know him because we was locked up together years ago. His name is Garrett. Yeah, his name is Garrett. I'm pretty sure his name is Garrett, but I call him Capo. He's from upstate New York. He's got a business called GMD Auto. So he sells Frenchies and cars. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He knows a lot. Shout out to him. If you can't get a puppy from me, definitely hit him up. No handout kennels. No handout kennels. So what I just shout out? I just shout out Collins Bulldogs. Um, Collins Bulldogs. You can catch them everywhere on all my platforms. We're partners. That's my business partner. If she has it, I, if she ain't got it, I got it. If I ain't got it, she's got it. If you need me, you can talk to her. If you need her, you can talk to me. That's how tight we are. No handout kennels with Capo Garrett. That's my man too. If I ain't got it, he definitely has it. He has everything. He has everything. Don't even go to him. Just stay with me. I don't know why I give him shot. I give you too much. Um, any other reputable breeders that I know that I would recommend? Recommendable breeders that do I know any good breeders that I would recommend? Do I know any breeders that I would recommend? No, just Collins Bulldogs and Garrett Capo from Rochester. No handout kennels. No, that's it pretty much. That's pretty much it. But if you guys know anybody breeding like exotics in like foreign countries, like like freaking Paris or Bangladesh or Colombia or Cambodia or London or UK or Russia, if you know anybody who's working across seas and they got connections with that type of international seaman transfers, in sales, I'm definitely looking into something like that. I don't want Fluffy. I do not want Fluffy. I will never pay for a Fluffy. If you or somebody want to give me a free Fluffy and I'll promote your business or your breed or your line or whatever, that's the only way. Or if my line that she's a Fluffy carrier right here. If she throws me a Fluffy, I'll keep it. But I will never pay for a Fluffy. Never. I'll pay for a big rope. I like big ropes. I like the thick ones. That's why like you see my dogs. We got thick dogs. This guy just stay drinking all day. You stay drinking. Yeah, big guy. That's hip hop Mike right there. That's hip hop Mike right there. All right. And just know, guys, listen, if when you guys do the heating pad, just leave the heating pad on for like, a couple minutes. Like I do heating pad on for 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then I shut it off for like an hour. But yo, this stuff gets tiring, bro. It's like a newborn baby, and you got quadruplets, and then it's really like you got five of them because you got the mom right there, and you know what type of time it is, yo. It's like whatever. All right. So look, I want to break it down to you guys right now, okay? And I'm gonna do this probably in a couple more videos or whatnot, but I kind of want to make it known in this one, right? French bulldogs cost, $5,000 and up because, first off, think about it. How much does it cost for you to get a fire dog? You're paying $5,000 to $15,000 for something that you like and that's attractive and appealing to the other eye. I'm not saying nothing bad about against people that go to like rescue shelters and adopt dogs and stuff. Okay, cool. That's not what we're talking about. Don't let this, that has nothing to do with you, right? So we're talking about breeding and making money, and $5,000 to $15,000. You buy a male or a female, whichever one you want to buy first. I could only make recommendations. You're gonna make your choice. Um, then you breed it. You gotta buy another dog, start your own line, like another $5,000 to $15,000. So you're out $10,000 to $30,000, or you're gonna stutter out and use somebody else's line. I mean, it's up to you, right? So studding her out, that's 5,000. So now you're $15,000 to $20,000, or 10 to 30. Then you got to breed it. You got to feed it for 2 years. Then you got to C-section it another 3,000. You're looking at like $60,000, $50,000 before you even see a profit. That's just with one dog, and then what if Frenchies don't have a lot of puppies? What if your Frenchie only has 3 puppies, and then you had to get an emergency C-section? You lost 2, and you only had 1. And part of your breeding was a buyback deal. Like you have to give one of your puppies to the inseminator. So to your stud, so you paid for your stud and you're giving him a puppy, but you only had 3 puppies and 2 died because you're cesarean, and you only had 1 puppy left, and he wants his puppy. Now you have no puppies. You bred your dog for free. You don't have no puppies. You thought you were gonna be a millionaire. You know, just take into account that, and then just think about all the dogs you're over there. You say you got 5 dogs and you're selling for 5,000, so you're counting 25,000. But now these dogs are getting big. They're chewing up everything. They're barking. They're starting to stink. It's summertime. There's flies. You got a job. You don't want to be inside. Nobody wants to help you take care of them. Your wife's getting tired. She just want to know when she's getting paid. Now you just got to get them out the house, right? That's not the type of situation you want to be in. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again. If you're breeding $1,000,000 dogs, you need $1,000,000 buyers. Slogan. Don't steal my slogan. I'm out.